Hello my sweets, welcome back for another DIY. So I have to say that this DIY was a hot mess behind the scenes, but in the end I think it still turned out cute and I wanted to share with you anyway. So for this DIY you're going to need an 11 by 14 frame or something smaller. That's your choice. And I'm also going to go ahead and spray paint it silver, but you can spray paint it any color that you like. Now when you're handling these Dollar Tree frames, be careful because I did break some off. So you want to handle them. I mean, they are $1 in the end, so. And so what you want to do is you want to remove the insert that comes with the frame. And so what I did is that I went on Google Images and I searched diamond clip art or diamond images, and this is going to serve as a guide. And I had to print them in two separate papers because it was too large to fit into one. And I'm just holding it into place with some double-sided tape. This is just a temporary fix because this is what we're going to use as a guide. So now you want to go ahead and put your glass on top, and you want to secure everything with some tape again, just so that things don't shift around while you work. If you're going to use this frame, you want to handle it with care because it's just very fragile and very thin. So today we're going to use the pony beads again. If you watched my previous video, you'll know what this is all about. This is something that I came up with, the Dollar Tree gems and the pony beads. I did some ahead of time, as you can see in the little bowl there, but I'm going to show you how it's done. You basically take the gem and you take the little pony bead and you glue them together. And when you glue them together, just make sure that the little pony bead sits leveled on top of the diamond gem. And again, what this is going to do is that it's going to serve as a flat surface for your acrylic gem, because the acrylic gem, obviously it's pointy, and if you try to sit it on a flat surface, it's just going to tilt over. So this helps for it to sit upright. So as you can see here, we are using our little diamond print out as a guide. You just want to go along the lines there as best as you can, so that in the end you're left with a diamond shape. And I tried to do the best that I can while I was doing this, trying to, like when we were little, color within the lines. I tried to glue the acrylic gems within the lines, but I didn't do such a great job in the end. You'll see. It turned out okay, but you know, you'll see what I mean. So you want to go ahead and continue to glue your acrylic gems on there. So as you can see, the top part, this is what it's looking like so far, and I think it turned out pretty good. So now we're going to go ahead and continue to do the bottom, and we're just going to do the same thing. We're just going to keep on gluing along the lines. Now a little tip for you guys, this is what I suggest, that you place your acrylic gems the way you want them to look, and then you want to glue them on, okay? And I did not do that. So as you can see here, I didn't glue within the lines. So you want to line them up first. If you notice there, the left side is off versus the right side, which is aligned with the line. So I suggest that you line them up first and then glue them on. So I put the glass to the side. This glitter paper I got from one of the craft stores. You can use any background paper that you like. And I couldn't find a sheet long enough to fit, so I had to use two pieces, and I didn't like that either. So as you can see, you can notice where the seam is at. It doesn't look seamless, and so I suggest that you either use a smaller frame. So now what we're going to do is that I'm going to use the string lights, the battery operated string lights from the dollar. I ended up using 2 of them. Right now I'm just working with one, and this is what you want to do. The goal is for the light to shine from behind the gems. So I eyeballed it where I want to poke a hole through the cardboard and through the paper. and I kind of just eyeball. You can do a little mark there. Here I'm using an Exacto knife, but you can use any other tool or whatever, a pencil or pen, anything pointy. And be careful if you're using an Exacto knife. I'm just poking a little hole where I think the string light is going to align from behind the gem, if that makes sense, and you'll see what I mean. So now my first light, I'm looping through just up until there, until it hits the wider part of the string light. Now I'm looping my second string light up until that point where the string light becomes wider again, and you'll see what I mean. We're going to go ahead and tape it into place temporarily while we continue to work. So now I'm taking my first string light and I'm gluing it on behind one of the gems there on top of the diamond. You want to glue them, first of all, I have my glass upside down. In other words, the acrylic gems are on the other side. So I'm working from behind the glass. Okay, so I'm gluing the string lights here, and I'm just going all along as you see here. I'm going to go all around. One string light wasn't enough, so I had to use a second one. So you can glue them on to every acrylic gem, or you can skip over, you know, every other one, however you want to do it. The goal is that you hide the string light behind the gems so that when you turn it around, you just see the light, but you don't see the string, as best as you can. So now I'm working with my second string light, and as you can see, the first string light, I ended on top of the diamond, and that's what you want to do with the second one as well. So I'm gluing it on. I'm going to come back down because I'm going around the gems, but then I'm going to work my way back up again to the diamond. So it sits closest to the hole so I can loop it out, and you'll see what I mean. Guys, thank you so much for the love and support that you gave me on my previous video with my nautical theme. You guys really love the that DIY, and especially the flip-flop sconces. I'm so glad that you loved it. I'm gonna really try to do a giveaway on those really soon, so stay tuned for that. And if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. So now this is the time that you want to go ahead and clean your glass, and you want to do your final adjustments. And now I'm just looping through the rest of the lights that remain there, and as you can see, I am missing a diamond, so I suggest that you use the E6000 or the Fix-All from the Dollar Tree or something comparable with hot glue. So we're going to use command strips. I'm going to personally lean my frame against the wall, but if you want to hang this on the wall, the lights, you want to make sure that the battery side is facing up so you can remove your batteries, and the little switch to turn on and off. Here I'm showing you can use pieces of wood to create a border, because the boxes of the lights are going to make your frame stick out from the wall. So maybe I'm just giving you some ideas, but I'm going to lean mine against the wall. We're moving on to our second DIY, and at the end I'll show you everything together. Here I'm using these beautiful frames from the Dollar Tree. I absolutely love them. I picked up these hinges from AC Moore Craft Store, but you can find them at Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Joann's, or even Home Depot, Walmart. They're just frame hinges. We're not using the little screws. We're going to save that for another DIY. And so today we're just going to use the hinges, and I'm showing you how this is done. I'm going to glue them on. See that little part that sticks out is what's supposed to be facing outside. That's what's going to allow it to bend over, open and close rather. So again, I'm going to glue it on, and when you glue these on, you want to go and make sure that you measure and space them out, your hinges. I did not do that. Again, like I said, I was a hot mess in this video, and I don't know what I was thinking. Sometimes I think I can eyeball everything, and that's not the case. So you want to go ahead and space it out so that they're equally positioned before you glue them on. And I'll show you. As you can see, it's not too bad, but come on, they're not spaced out evenly. And these hinges come in different sizes. They come in different sizes, and like I said, I found these at AC Moore craft store, and they're picture frame hinges. I think you can find them at Home Depot as well. If you're enjoying this video, like I said, give me a thumbs up, guys. I appreciate it. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think in the end. You'll see what happens in the end, and I'll let you know what I would have done differently. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove that backing there. And I'm just gonna go ahead and glue my glass in place. And again, this is something that could have been done before, but I didn't think about it. So now what we're gonna do is that I'm going to use the acrylic gems with the pony beads. I'm gonna use these smaller acrylic gems as well. And I'm just gonna glue them on every so often. And then later later I also add the Dollar Tree acrylic gems, but without the pony beads as well. So I like this, look. It kind of gives it a little floating effect. Now you can leave the glass clear, but as you can see coming up, I did decide that I wanted to put some paper underneath that you can see through the glass, but you can definitely leave it like this. This is also beautiful. It just looks like floating, gems or whatever. And now I'm going to use the ones without the pony beads, and I'm going to do that. And I'm also going to use one of the acrylic gems with the pony beads to create a little knob for my little jewelry box. So if I didn't tell you yet, this is a jewelry box. Self-explanatory. It's a little jewelry box that I'm creating. And this is what I mean. I'm going to go ahead and use this as a little handle to open and close it. So right now I decided to go with some silver glitter paper on top, and then later on I put some on this side so you don't see the little tag. And then in the bottom I decided to use the gold one, but I am gonna leave the little easel backing on this one on the bottom. And this is how it turned out. Well, this is what happened with the frame. Going back and forth, trying to adjust the light and doing this and that and this and that, going back and forth. My glass cracked on me, it broke on me, and I was just so devastated because I think it looks beautiful for a little minor few changes. As you can see, I'm still missing my acrylic gem. Again, E6000. You want to use that with some hot glue. And then the paper was not one piece. And as you can see, I applied some floating larger gems on the frame, and along the edge of the frame I did the little diamond sticker adhesive there to give it an extra touch. But as you can see where the two papers meet. I didn't like that, so like I said, you can use a smaller frame or find one entire piece that would fit in the frame. I would definitely use another better quality. I mean, we love Dollar Tree, but it is $1. The glass is very thin. So that's what I would recommend. And here's my little jewelry box. I think it turned out absolutely beautiful. I love it. This would make a really cute gift for a teenage girl, your mom, anybody. And this is the reason why I left the easel in the back, because you can stand it up and display it that way. What you can do is glue an acrylic gem with the pony bead, and you can hang a bracelet in there, a necklace, a ring, whatever it is that you like. So it's double use here. You can display it this way, or you can lay it flat as it normally would. I hope you enjoy this DIY, guys. Let me know your thoughts, and I will see you very soon on my next DIY. Bye, everyone.